shit, you guys!
From jumping in front of buses on highways to tearing down homophobic road signs, here are 14 reasons why the woke mind virus needs to be stopped.
Shouldn't you. That is nothing. Why are you yelling at me? I didn't do anything to you.
You're dumb. You have no brain in that body. I don't know how you got a biology degree, darling. You want to laugh at me like that?
I am laughing at you.
I hope somebody holds you down and you.
Fuck, wow. Very tolerant, guys. You're wishing on me.
Wishing something as shocking as this on someone in the name of wokeness just about sums up the entire logic behind these people. Next, this group of Stop Oil children thought they were doing something until a nurse took matters into his own hands.
What's wrong with you people? Seriously. Drive to your convenience, others look behind you. You gotta go to work. Get the out the way. Get the out the way. Go! Get the out of here. You get the They gotta go to work.
Something tells me this cop has at least one toddler at home.
You're hurting me.
Just go lift.
You're hurting me. Ow! 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 Help! Help!
The following oil enders appear to hold zero value over their own lives, standing in front of buses on highways. That'll teach oil.
If you sit down in front of it, if you sit down in front of it.
Everyone sit down! Stop! Stop!
These ladies love fighting for equality, when it suits them, of course.
Just like, you know what? How many times you've gotten to a club into VIP for free when some ugly chicks had to pay full price?
Is that my fault?
No. I've asked how many times it happened before you go down that path.
I mean, plenty of times in Miami.
Exactly, but that's not fair, is it?
Well, please don't forget I'm not from here.
But that's not the point, ma'am. That's not fair, is it?
I also don't care about those things.
But so you only care about fairness when it doesn't benefit you.
I just don't go to clubs that often.
But that's not the point. I asked you, how many times have you gone to a club where you got in for free, where ugly chicks or less attractive chicks had to pay? And you know that's happened. You didn't say, I'm still, excuse me, sir. Even though I'm attractive, I demand that you charge me full price. You're okay with the double standards that benefit you. But the ones you don't like, you just throw at the wind, use sign language, shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right to deflect and dismiss guys who are normally intimidated by this thing. I'm not. I'm just challenging your position.
I actually feel bad for this person. Imagine living your life just having to be the victim all the time.
Looks like he's having a nice feast.
She, her.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all good.
But it was not all good.
Hi. I use she, her pronouns. I'm not sir. Yeah, like it's like a knife in the heart. I did specifically ask ahead of time not to be called sir. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Okay, the sweet water starts at, okay,
I'm so sorry. I apologize.
It's just always like a knife. It always hurts every single time. I was wondering if there's a manager I could talk to about something that happened. Yeah, I was called sir.
Oh, okay.
It just really sucks every time it happens. I don't need to be called ma'am. I just need to not be called sir, you know? Thank you. Did you call me sir? Hey, I just want to tell you that the person who gave me this called me sir. Called me sir.
Oh.
It's just like, it kind of hurts a lot to get called sir.
Sorry about that.
Very good. Thank you so much. No, yeah. Thank you. I'm not a sir. Nothing like a good misgendering. It is a knife in the gut when I get called sir. I feel like I need to tell him. I need to tell him that hurt. It hurts more when it's not intentional.
It doesn't get much more satisfying than watching progressives debunk themselves before your very eyes.
Your race?
No,
Why?
because that's just how you're born.
Isn't your gender how you're also just born?
Yeah, I see where you're getting with.
No, you can't change your race. Race is your roots, where you were born with from, ages ago.
Isn't your gender what you're born with too?
That's true, but I think it's a different,
In LA now, anything could happen. How about removing no U-turn signs in gay neighborhoods because they're homophobic? Yes, this is real.
LA City Council members Hugo Soto Martinez and Nithya Raman were on hand today to help remove the signs. They say the no cruising and no U-turn signs were put up in the 1990s to prevent people in the gay community from meeting up with other gay people.
I was also surprised that these U-turn signs were still up. And at first, they seem a little, okay, it's just a no U-turn sign. But when you learn the history of it and you realize that these were used to profile gay people, it's so important that we have these removed.
The LA City Council members say the signs were put up after the gay community began to grow and because there was a gay bar in that area.
These climate activists single-handedly ended climate change, thanks to none other than Mona Lisa's help. This guy clearly did not think long enough about his sign.
It means that, consent is the ultimate thing, with regards to sex. If there isn't consent, then
it says your kink is your consent.
In honesty, I didn't make the sign.
Canada could do with more voices as brave as this right about now.
Look at this friggin' buck tee, bro. Look at this buck tee. Hi. Pleasure to see you as well. Hey there, how you doing? I'm not shaking your hand, bro. You're a piece of shit. Why is that, sir? You f***ed up the entire country. You got our buddy over there.
Yeah, but how did I mess up this country?
Can anybody afford a home in this day? They're charging people carbon tax. You got 9 V8s here idling for 30 minutes. Your carbon footprint is increasing. We're getting charged for what?
You know what we're doing?
It's not stopping.
We're putting a price on pollution,
right?
And we're returning it to families like yours.
I don't think so. You're sending it over to Ukraine, right?
No.
Yeah. You send it over to the guy that you were with that slaughtered his own country.
You've been listeing to Putin, have you?
Putin? No. We definitely don't listen to your propaganda, eh? You got propaganda, bro. Piece of shit, man. Dumb. Get the f out of here. Go to a homeless shelter, you piece of shit.
People are saying this Karen would look better wearing someone's coffee. What do you think?
And I just wanted to thank you so much for prioritizing pew-pews over children. It's so fun. You guys really warm my heart.
Do you want to have a real conversation?
Oh my gosh, Turning Point USA is so adorable. The way you don't care about children and the way you care only about the Second Amendment.
It's so annoying. I hate to hear a screech from the voice all the time.
I'm your governor, Kim Reynolds. That's just my voice. I can't help it, okay? I'm so glad you guys really prioritize the Second Amendment. USA! 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 Mental illness at its finest, people. She really took cosplaying to a new level.
Alright, listen up. We joke a lot in these videos, but what you're about to see could be one of the most progressive thought processes to date. It's time to abolish gravity.
Trisha, what is the force? Trisha, what is the force that causes objects to fall to the ground? Girl, you better.
I know this because my titties are low thanks to gravity.
Yay! A personal anecdote.
Can we just also say we don't actually need gravity? But that's a different thing.
What do you mean by
I
that?
saw someone do this. Was this a TikTok? We were watching something where someone's like, we don't actually need gravity. We were watching this with me. Like, we actually don't need it.
What do you mean that we don't need gravity?
What if it was never invented?
Invented by who?
Sir Isaac Newton.
Isaac Newton created gravity?
Whoever created gravity, someone did, but we don't actually need it.
There
Like,
was
we
a
could have
time
just
on
all.
there was a time on Earth before gravity existed?
Yes. Who created gravity, babe? Dan.
It was Isaac Newton, you're right.
You were in the
over it.
right ballpark. Sir Isaac Newton perhaps first defined and discovered
Maybe-
gravity. He
What do you
didn't
mean we don't
invent
need gravity? I'm curious about that
We just
statement.
don't need it.
But like, what do you mean?
The moon doesn't have gravity.
It does. All bodies, all celestial, all bodies,
All
you have
mass.
gravity.
Anything with
In
mass
fact,
has gravity.
In fact, some would say you have a sizable amount of gravity.
What's that mean? I'm fat? You're calling me fat
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, attractive. Thank you, Moses.
Well, you're fat.